ninja, my ninja.
Yeah.
The hell is going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living, good brother?
Good man. Good. Chilling.
Good to hear. Good to hear. How's your last 2 weeks been? How are things? How was your Bane the Mask, your Darth Vader cosplay? What's going on with you, man? How are things?
The match is cool. It's I'm getting more used to it. It is what it is.
Is it keeping you up at night?
Nah, not really. I'm falling asleep, and it's probably keeping me alive. So
That's always helpful.
so I'll fuck with it for now. No,
Right.
it's a still a learning. It's it's fucking got some shit on your face. So it's like
Yeah.
pause. So
Yep.
it's like getting used to that. But yeah, no, that's been going good. Let's see. Well, since the last time we talked,
The strike.
so we did. Yeah, I was just about to say we didn't go on strike. We signed a contract, so we got a new contract for 3 years. So we ain't going on strike. So we back to work.
Is that cause for celebration?
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck it, yeah, because I mean, my insurance went up, so whatever. The cost of insurance went up, but our insurance is cheap anyway, so I'm not crying. Other people was crying.
Because they
I'm
didn't
not
want to
crying.
work, or because they got a job.
Not because our insurance went up. The cost of our insurance, what we got to pay for insurance, a week went up. But our shit is stupid cheap.
Okay.
So before I was paying $10 for single, and now I'm paying like $13, $15, like $15.
Not bad.
The job, that's good. The job I had before, I was paying like $70 a week for my insurance.
Yeah, I pay like.
Yeah. So like,
I don't even tell you what I pay in insurance every 2 weeks.
I feel you. And then so when people complain, I'm like, dog, my last job and the jobs I had before, I was paying fucking $80 a week for insurance. I don't give a fuck about $15, nigga. I'll pay $15. Like I'm not crying about fucking having to pay $15 in this insurance, y'all. And it's a little bit more if it's kids, or if you're like married. So for single, it's 10, and now it's 15.
If you gonna miss $5, you working the wrong job. You might as well sell crack.
Or you just doing the wrong thing with your money.
Yeah. Or you got a crack habit,
That's a fact. If that shit's fucking you up like that, you got other shit to worry about.
For real.
Yeah, like I can't imagine nobody's paying more than $30 a week in insurance. Like at that place, like family or kids, whatever, extra shit, whatever. I can't imagine more than $30. No, the insurance is not good. I got United Healthcare. It's not good health insurance, but it's cheap health insurance. So I'll take it. Like I'd rather pay the $15 than fucking $80 or whatever. Fuck. So,
nigga, I pay $400 in insurance. My Blue Cross Blue Shield health plan pre-tax is $317. Well, that's okay. $350. It's $317, and then my Medicare is $39.85. That's like $350. A check.
All right, I'll shut up. God damn. Yeah. So, like I'm saying, I'm not complaining about paying $15. I'm good with it. I mean, the only thing is we got, because I don't know if yours copay. We got deductible, which is annoying.
Yeah, I don't be paying shit when I go to the doctor. I rarely go, and if I go for checkups, I gotta pay like $10, $15, and then like as of recently they stopped hitting me with copay, so it was like, oh, now you good, go sit down. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
So that's the only difference. We got a $2,000, but it's not even that bad, because we got a $2,000 deductible. Well, I have a $2,000 deductible because again, I'm single. I think if you have kids or a spouse, it might be $3,000 or $4,000 or whatever. But my job pays half of it. So like every quarter they give us give me $250. So like because we have an HSA or whatever, so it's thrown into the HSA account or whatever. So it's like nigga, I'm not complaining. So yeah, that was So I mean that was cool. We're getting raises, so this is cool. So it's always good. Complain about it. Yeah. So I mean I think we came out on a pretty good on this contract. I mean, there's some shit that because we have the stupid ass point system we still got, but it is what it is. Like if you're late to work, you get a point. If you come to work, get sick and leave early, you get points. It's like no matter what you do, if you're not at work, you get points. Like the only way you don't get points is if you use a vacation time. Yeah, so but I mean it is what it is. It's fucking bullshit. But so that's good. I went to. I mean I don't know. You probably been to some place like this, but I went to like a Mongolian barbecue like buffet place or some shit like that.
That shit was pretty cool. Barbecue buffet place.
Yeah, It's
Didn't
like
even know
it's
those
basically.
existed. Now I want to go.
No, it's pretty cool. It was in like Southernton, and it's like so it's a buffet. You
Hmm.
walk in, you walk in to sit you down, get you whatever. You get up, you get a plate, and they have shit lined up buffet style, but it's like it's gonna be. They have all your vegetables and shit like this in one way, and then they have all like the meats and shit on another way.
Hmm.
So you grab a plate, put what you want on the plate, grab it, get whatever meat they had beef, chicken, lamb, shrimp, crab. They had fish, all the shit, and then they had all different bunches of sauces. So you grab some sauce. It could be General Tso's or sweet and sour. It's a bunch. It was Asian theme, and you can grab noodles and shit too. So you get your egg noodles or whatever like that, and then they call you up, and then it's a big circle in the middle, and it's basically hibachi style. So like you put your plate on whatever, like your number one. The dudes grab what you get, throw it on the plate, and throw it on the hot thing, and they cook. And they cook doing everybody's all at the same time. So it's like you do that, they cook it up, and then they throw the shit on the plate. You go back, and you can go back as many times as you want because it's a buffet style and shit. But it was pretty cool. And then they got a little salad bar. It's a nice place. It was like there's some shit I never did before. It's a little different.
Might have to go to that. My girl work in Southernton, so I might have to, take her on a lunch date there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try to get the name of the place for my girl because I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I'll send it to you. You guys look at it. It's pretty cool. I liked it. It was cool. It was the only thing is like, which is it's not annoying, but is annoying is just because you gotta wait. It's a line, so you gotta get your food and it's raw, so you gotta wait for them to cook it. So like, And when we went, it got packed, and I understand why because the food is pretty good. It's just like you get your chip and then you kind of stand in line. You gotta wait. Then you gotta get over there. And you gotta wait for the niggas to cook it. Then you can go over and sit down. So it's like, but it is what it is. But for hibachi style shit, this shit was pretty cool.
That's cool.
So that was cool. Did that shit, and then fucking I had jury duty. That fucking sucks.
Goddamn Mongolians.
Damn Mongolians. Fucking Thursday I had fucking jury duty. Which fucking sucks and doesn't suck. Like fucking, I was home, so
Who you sent up the river?
Nobody. Okay. That's the thing. I'm going to jury duty at this point 3, maybe 4 times now. At this point.
Oh, that nigga gave somebody life, real quick.
I have never been interviewed.
Oh, okay.
Every time I go to jury duty, I go there, go to the room they put us in, sit there all day, and then they send us home. I've never been interviewed. I never got to the next process, the next step where they interview to see if they want you put you on a jury or anything like that. I've never had that done. I get there, sit there, and they send me home. So it's just like it'd be bored for like 5 hours just sitting here on some dumb shit.
But you got paid for it,
right? Hopefully. I'm supposed to. I don't know. My job's stupid. Like they gave me something there. They gotta mail me whatever, like the proper thing. I gave the lady on my job one thing, so hopefully I should still get paid this week from it.
Gotcha.
I gotta talk shit, but I should theoretically get paid.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that was it. I'm just probably something else I'm not thinking of right now, but for the most part, that was pretty much it. Just chilling, working, and doing jury duty shit.
Got you.
Yeah.
Don't sound too bad. You said what?
I said, how about you? How's your shit been going?
Never been worse.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not the best right now.
Yeah, that was.
Can't even lie.
Not facetious or whatever the proper word is. Like I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know what the word is, but I know.
What did I do? I had the weekend off, so I've been just getting shit done around the house. I ain't had my kids this weekend. Their grandfather had surgery, and it was I guess a bunch of family came into town to visit, and I guess when they throw like little parties or soirees or something like that, the kids don't usually come over, so they they get to spend time with their family, and I just happen to have the weekend off, so just getting shit done, chilling with my girl, just getting shit prepared for the week and stuff like that. I finally got my grievance from that bullshit that my job did.
Yeah.
But then them niggas taxed it, which was some bullshit.
Of course.
But whatever, it's a free extra $1,200 out of nowhere. So it's like, okay, I'll take it. It was $1,200 on top of my regular check. So I was like, cool. I went and got my brakes fixed. when this car shit, I was like, I need a fucking alignment. I need some brakes.
Yeah.
Y'all could fuck with the coolant and shit like that. Y'all could do all that. What else did I do? that's pretty much it. I worked. I did trivia this past week. I meant to go to an open mic, but I was just like tired and drained. I didn't feel like doing nothing. I was supposed to perform that Friday, but then that shit happened and I wasn't even in the fucking mood.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, yo, I ain't even in the right headspace to be funny right now. I can't even do it. So luckily it wasn't a paid gig. It was just like the opportunity, you know, just try your shit out, be in front of people, whatever the case may be. But yeah, the past 2 weeks have been
bullshit.
Yeah, it's been really, really drama filled and just really it's been there has been some positive that has come out of it, and it's just a lot of negative. It's a lot of just I don't know, niggas is confused, niggas is, you know, just niggas is beside themselves, niggas is sad, niggas is upset, we're, you know, indifferent, we're, you know, there's just a lot of stuff. So last Sunday, well, the Sunday that we recorded the last episode, yeah, so we recorded that last episode, and then that Monday, and then I remembered everything that I had done that previous 2 weeks, which I was like, oh, I should have sat down on the show. So y'all been listening to the show maybe the past 3-4 episodes or whatever. We talked about our man Leonard that came home from doing almost 20 years in jail, and you know, he had a birthday maybe like 3 weeks after he came home. So his niece called me over to the house to like, yeah, we about to have something for him, you know, come through. I know you ain't seen him, you ain't talked to him in a while, so, you know, come through, come see him. You know, everything was good. I went to go see him. Whole family was there, people I ain't seen in years, sisters, brothers, just family. It was nice to get together and stuff like that. And then, you know, maybe less than a month later, maybe like 3 weeks, something like that. So March 31st, his brother was murdered by the Bridgeport Police Department. And everybody's just really indifferent about it. Everybody doesn't know how to feel. And me being like somebody that I grew up with, what we talking? Rab, so petty. Oh, we talking about Moita. One of my childhood friends was murdered in the past 2 weeks since we recorded the last episode. This might have been like one of my first friends in life, and I've known him longer than I've known Hesh, and I've known Hesh damn near 30 years. Yeah. So yeah, he was, and the fact of the matter is, the only reason he was home, because he's a truck driver, the only reason he was home was to bury somebody else that had passed away from our hood. So rest in peace to Big Steve or whatever. And yeah, my friend Dashawn Best unfortunately got murdered by the police department, thinking he had a gun or whatever reason they found to actually like shoot him in the back 2 times as he was running away from them. I'm sorry to hear that, game, and keeping my prayers. I know that's tough. Yeah, thank you, Rab. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's real sad. I don't know how to talk about it really. It's, I like, my mind's have been all over the place. It's just, you know, my friend wasn't no angel, but he ain't deserve to go out like that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Because, you know, internet, so you see people saying something.
Yeah, you see people saying different shit, and it's just like, you want to I want to do something personally, but it's like, I can't attack everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. No one, in my opinion, deserves to die just because they're running away from the police.
Right.
Period. There's no caveat to that. Like, that's, to me, not a crime punishable by death. Period. Like, this is how I feel. Like, you can make whatever kind of judgments about what he may have done in the past or not done in the past, whatever. That doesn't matter to me. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, to me, that's not a crime. That punishment does not fit that crime.
Yeah, nah.
Like, it's like, I can't understand anyone seeing it any other way than that.
Yeah, nobody still knows exactly what happened. Like, we don't know why he ran. Yeah. We don't know what the cop might have saw. Yeah. We don't know we don't know anything. It's just like speculation, everything up in the air. We can't ask him because he's gone. Like, it's just a lot of shit that's up in the air as to like what we gonna do, how we supposed to feel. The funeral is Monday, so I'm pretty sure all that stuff that I've been, you know, healing from will rehash once I get in the building again.
Yeah.
I think after the funeral is when like the work starts of trying to, I don't know, I guess live a normal life, or like, you know, what's next from here? Like, what do we do as a community? What do we do as a people? What do we do as, like, I don't know, like friends, family, just trying to make some type of change, talk to whoever we need to talk to. I don't know, but yeah, it was supposed to be a day of like, it was a day of mourning because he had just put one of his friends in the ground. I didn't know Big Steve like that, but yeah, it was. He was at a repast. Allegedly, someone called the cops saying there was a fight or a disturbance on the street.
Prior, I was just I was trying to say, I guess there was like a fight or alleged, because I don't know.
Yeah, it was a alleged fight or disturbance prior.
And they said there was a gun either shown or present during that fight.
Yeah, and then that's when they called the cops, and then he left the scene, not thinking that the cops were coming, just like they was just getting the fuck out of there. And then the cops stopped the car he was in. He's talking to the cops. Everything's on body cam. He's talking to the cops. He's drunk because he has a bottle, like a big bottle of Remy in his hand. So, you know, he's grieving his friend. You know, it's that shit where you don't talk to your friend all the time. You don't know what they going through, but then something happened. You were like, damn, why didn't I check on my friend? So he was grieving his friend. He has his phone in his hand, a vape, and a bottle, and then he gets out of the car and he runs. We don't know why he's running. Maybe because he's inebriated, maybe he has something on him, who the fuck knows, right? So, you know, he's running, he's stumbling because he's drunk, you know, drops the bottle, whatever. They get to like an alleyway. I guess what the cop is saying, what he thought was like the handle of a gun was his vape, and then winded up shooting him in the back 2 times. Saying they're saying that he had a gun, but they didn't find a gun till like 20 hours later. I'm like, if he had a gun, why didn't you find it like when he fell?
So, and that's where things. So when I first saw it, I was already a little bit like, okay, whatever, not whatever, but like, let's see what's playing out, I guess. But then when they released the video, and I watched that video, and like he ran away, but like there was no point in that. In the it's obviously it's an edited video, so I haven't seen the full video. But in everything they showed, there was not really a long period of time where he was actually ever very far away from the cops.
Right.
Like they was on his ass however far he ran, and it would say it's a 10-minute, or I don't even think it was 10 minutes, but like
it was less than 2 minutes.
Less than that. Yeah. So they was on his ass, right? And then he shot him, right? If he had a gun, so when the point is being, it's not like he hopped alley and he lost him for 4 blocks, and then they picked him up like 5 blocks down the road and they got him. It's like, so if he had a gun on him,
he was in his sights the whole time.
There was no reason it should have took 20 hours to find the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. They're like, again, if you see the video, even if he threw the gun, the path in which they ran was such a short, within vision path, like it wouldn't have been not 20 hours, 20 minutes, an hour, maybe. 20 hours is like
20 hours is fucking insane.
That's just
in broad daylight.
And it was broad daylight. It wasn't even nighttime, so it was dark.
It was like 5 in the afternoon.
So the sun was blaring when they chased them down. So like, I don't know. It just doesn't. When I saw all that, and then that made me really go like, again, I'm not there. I wasn't there. I don't know
not there.
All the particulars. That just doesn't feel right.
Nah,
that doesn't feel right. And I've got friends who are cops, so I'm not. So I'm trying to be cool, like, because I know
you're trying to handle this with some type of like decorum.
Yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't feel right. Nah. It shouldn't take you 20 hours to find a gun if he actually had a gun on him. Like and like if he had it on him, and that's why you did what you did. Was he gonna do, like teleport the gun when he's like? I mean, like why does it take 20 hours?
Your guess is as good as mine. You know, everyone's you know, being an internet detective, saying that the video was edited. You know, at the point where they stopped it. I don't know how the cop could have saw that quick and made a judgment call like that. Because if you watch it in motion, it's not like because at first he tried to tase him. He missed with the taser, and then I don't know how you go from non-lethal to lethal that quickly. And yeah, like in the video, it shows that like the vape might have looked like the handle of a gun, and he was going to like reach behind him and shoot back without looking. Then the cop made a decision. It's just all now. The family is suing for like $40 million, something like that, for like a wrongful death suit, because it just makes no sense. Like he was running away from you into a dead end alley. Yeah, and it's like,
where's the threat?
Where's the threat?
Even and this again, even if he had a gun on him, he's running away from you. Where's the threat?
Right.
He's trying to get away from you.
Trying to get away from you.
Trying to be in your presence. For whatever reason, he was trying to get away.
But yeah, they don't know why he was running. My best guess is that he was inebriated and scared. That's my best. Or he actually had something on him and he was inebriated and scared. But we'll never know. But yeah, the whole town's been like, at least the north end of Bridgeport has been like kind of turned upside down, because it's just unfortunate. It's very sad. Like he was, like I said, the only reason he was in town, it was to bury a friend, and then he had work tomorrow. And then from what I know of him and what I've heard of him, he wasn't on no bullshit. He was all about working, getting his shit together, getting his life together. He wanted to help some youth because he didn't have the best circumstances growing up. As I said last episode, him and his brother, they didn't grow up the best. They grew up in the foster system, and they I went my way, he went his, and everybody decides their own fate at some point. And he was trying to correct himself. He only went to jail like I believe once. He did like not a long bid, but it was enough to be like, I'm not coming back here.
I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, so he was trying to turn his life around, trying to get things together, for himself and his kids, and just live on the straight and narrow. We all make dumb decisions when we're young, and we would hope that we don't pay for those decisions later in life. But like I said, he was trying to get his life together, and yeah, everybody's just been indifferent. Like I've been trying to console his niece every other day. I check on her, like, yo, just hope you all right. Leonard, I feel the absolute worst for.
Just
got his brother back, and now he gone just like that. I feel the absolute, like I like you be wanting to text somebody to say something, but you don't know what to say, and you feel like everything you say is like inconsequential, like it's just stupid,
like it's not the right thing.
It's just not the right. Either it's not the right thing to say, or like, why am I saying things? Like, who am I the person to say this type shit? Yeah, like it was like, yo, you just got your brother back, got to dap him up, hug him, love on him after like 20 something years. Now it's just like that, it's just gone. Yeah, like I don't know, it's fucked up all around. I don't know, like the first 3 days was bad. It was bad. Like every time I got on Facebook, it was somebody sharing a picture, it was somebody saying their condolences, and then like this sentence don't look right. Like it just don't look correct. And it's like it's a throwback picture. It's a, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, I just seen him. Like a whole bunch of those and shit like that. And then like his niece and then Leonard, I'm like, they just saying stuff and showing pictures and things like that. And I'm like, this shit don't seem real. And I know I've said before, like, we don't care about stuff until it actually happens to us. I might rant a little bit. I don't know. So we always say like shit. Well, I say shit don't really matter until it happens to us a little bit. And I've always cared about, like people being unjustly shot by the police or what have you. But now that it's like hit so close to home, now it's like it really drove the point home where it was like, yeah, we not promised tomorrow, because like, who would have thought that would have been his last day, just going like to bury my friend, and then now 2 weeks later niggas gotta bury me? Like that's an insane thought process. And it's also one of those things where I wanted to hit him up to say shit earlier, and I just never did. And it's that thing of thinking that people always gonna be here, thinking you always got time, thinking like, oh, they ain't really worried about me, or my words can't be encouraging, they don't give a fuck about what I gotta say. But then when I saw him maybe before this happened, maybe like 3 weeks ago, we had a brief conversation. Wasn't nothing too in depth. It was like, oh, I'm proud of you. I see you turning your life around. You doing your shit. It wasn't nothing like in depth, but like I wanted to have like an in depth convo with him, because I ain't really talked to him in a while. But yeah, it's just real unfortunate, and we just never know when our last day is. We just think we got time. That's the bullshit. We just think we have the most time in the world, like today is promised, not knowing that we just gonna go outside one day and might not make it back home. We just gonna go. We might get in like a car accident. It might be an unfortunate police encounter. It might be a stray. It might be anything. Just like, you know, the people that had the club in DR, where it was like they still.
No, that was New York, right?
Nah, that was in DR.
I thought it was New York. I thought it was just Dominican.
Nah, it wasn't. It was actually in DR where like two. Yeah, okay. They're like, I think the toll is like 221 people and counting. Yeah, because it was like the structure just collapsed on people. Like, yo, you going out for a good time to go see one of your favorite artists, and then just structural, just bullshit, and it just takes you out like that. You just don't make it back home after a night of just like, I just want to have fun. And yeah, like everybody's been pretty fucked up. There was like a small protest at the police station that I had to go to. There I saw people I ain't seen in fucking years, since maybe like damn near 8th grade, high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's been, you know, I guess trying to rally behind it and trying to get some type of answer, some type of like resolution or something. But I think the reason why it hasn't gone like mainstream and widespread is because it actually looks like he does have a gun. Yeah. Whereas like in other cases where it was like, no, these people were just living life. They were just in the car, hands up, or they was just shot unjustly. Like that's why it hasn't made the rounds that it has. And it's very unfortunate because I don't want my friend to be remembered like that. And, you know, it's people online saying, oh, you know, the police acted accordingly. Oh, this thug. Oh, this, that, and the third. And it was like, it's just, y'all talk about my friend. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I seen some ugly shit. I'm just like,
yeah, I like it's on like every like CT post. The Frank Recchi is like, it's just a bunch of nasty stuff. But yeah, it's just it's a definite wake up call as to where you just don't have the time that you think you're allotted in. You know, I'm just in the positive thing that's come out of this for that I've seen is that like there seems to be a lot more togetherness, and people are like, yo, why we got to get together under these fucked up circumstances, which always happens, where it's like, yeah, somebody, you know, dies or somebody gets sick, and then everybody comes into town, and like you see family you ain't seen in a while, like, yo, we got to do this more often. Then people be on something for 2 weeks and then they off it. It's you know, giving me a kick in the ass to, it's like, I don't like, tomorrow's really not promising. Having it hit that close to home where it's like, I've known this nigga since I was 5 years old, and now I gotta go watch him be buried tomorrow. Very fucking unsettling. They asked me to be one of the pallbearers, but I missed the call. I'm glad I missed that call. I don't think I could have handled that.
No.
I don't know. I won't know. But it's like I said, I've known this nigga since I was 5 years old, and if I'd had to carry his casket and put him in the ground, I don't think I could have handled it. So maybe things happen for a reason. Who knows?
I think, well, I don't know. Everyone's different. I think you would have been able to, and I think you would have.
I mean, of course, you got to get it together, but
yeah, I think you would.
Just outside looking in, it's just like, like I'm carrying, like, this is my man. Like, I don't know. Everything looked on the up and up where it was like, yo, your brother just came home. This about to be a good year, another whatever years. Yeah, like y'all, you know, y'all about to get back into the flow of stuff. I ain't seen y'all two together since high school.
Facts.
So it would have been nice to see them together. I'm glad they got to spend the time that they did together. It's just that, like I said, I don't know what to say to them niggas. I don't know if I should say anything. I don't know if it's just like I should let them grieve on their own without putting my 2 cents in. But yeah, it definitely hurts, but the first 3 days were bad, like I said, but after that, I was like, it's starting to feel like a reality now. Like, okay, he's gone. Now, what do we do? The earth's still spinning. I still gotta go to work. My kids still need food. Like, not saying I want to forget about them, obviously, but it's just life still goes on. The world keeps spinning. Like, don't nobody outside this hospital or outside the circumference of these couple blocks care. It's just like life is still lifing. But yeah, it gave me a kick in the ass to actually like do the things I've been putting off. I think I think I'm gonna start releasing music. I don't know why. I just I can't die with these ideas. I can't die with these thoughts. I hit Mark Cooper up for some. He didn't seem the most enthused. I was like, nigga, be fucking enthused, nigga. Help me out, bitch, nigga. Yeah, I'm just writing a lot more, getting a lot more creative outside, doing stuff more. It was just like we don't. Yeah, Grease moves how it wants to. Do it how you need to for sure, definitely. Cause I don't know what to do. I gotta put one of my friends in the ground. That shit is difficult. Not from like some illness or some ailment. Like he was murdered, and it's one of my first friends. I gotta go to the church, look at the body, then go to the graveyard and watch them nigga put that nigga in the dirt. All because of some bullshit. All because of a cop's 0.3 second reaction to something that I don't even know. We'll never know what the cop was thinking. We'll never know what he was. We'll never know a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, now we just gotta sit with that. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with the past 2 weeks or something like that. And like it was a lot of eerie shit where it was like I was watching this Facebook story and I like some in me wanted to say something to him, not even like a be safe, not even like a I don't know what I wanted to say, but I wanted to say something. But then by the time the shit happened, obviously it's too late. Cause I had heard it happen. I was like, did he get into a car accident? Like what happened? Like what? I had just seen him on a story. He just went to the other funeral. Like what happened? And then you see it all on Facebook where it's like, oh, there was a shooting. It was a police involved shooting. Oh, it was a male shot. Oh, it was this person shot. Oh, it was like, oh, they're at the hospital. Oh, they're in critical condition. Oh, they're gone. And I'm just like, just that it was quick. It was very, very just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just giving me a kick in the ass because, like I said, tomorrow's not promised. So I'm just gonna, try to keep his name alive as best I can, and hopefully we get some type of resolution as to what really happened. All we can do is move forward and I guess just try. Just I don't know. At this point, it's just trying.
Yeah.
Like I said, after the funeral, I think that's where a lot of the healing starts because a lot of people are good, right? Not good, but they're like better than they were when they heard the news. But then actually seeing the body and him going in the ground is just like that's that's it. After that,
yeah, it's like the closing of a chapter.
It's just the closing of the chapter. Like his book is done. There's no more pages to write. That's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the book. So,
I mean, but there's still a little bit more, right? Because obviously, like you said, the family's fighting for some financial compensation, so that will.
Yeah, so
something that would keep something going. I don't, who knows how that's going to turn out? You never.
Yeah, maybe some type of foundation, maybe some type of etiquette classes. Like who the fuck knows? But the police department doesn't seem to be the most cooperative, and I don't really expect them to be because it's just like another black man going and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, why would they be? Like, there's no incentive for them to be. It's probably more incentive for them not to be.
I guess,
considering how it looks.
Yeah, I mean they gonna ride with they brethren. They gonna ride for the blue. So at this point, it is what it is. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna fucking suck. It's gonna fucking suck. That's the first time I cried in front of my girl. Tomorrow's gonna fucking suck. Like bad. A bunch of people came back in town. And I appreciate everybody that checked on me as well. Just I guess they saw how hard I was taking it, or just like the constant feed on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So appreciate everybody that at least sent me just like a text like how you doing, how you holding up type shit. But yeah, I've been this is the best I'm gonna be until tomorrow. And I've been pretty good. Just getting out of church, heading to the BBQ, what's going on, and just a bunch of talk. Hopefully you can rewind, rewind. get on that. But yeah, man. Rest in peace to my friend, man. Hopefully, I don't have to come on here and do more of these no time soon. Hopefully, everyone just stay alive. Just take care of yourselves. Take care of your body. Stay away from the laws. That type of stuff. But yeah, man. What else have I been doing? Pretty much nothing.
Understandable.
Hey, if y'all have guests, I love to pop and talk anime with y'all for sure. Sure, man. We'll look into it. We ain't had a guest in a while. Yeah. We ain't had a guest, I guess, since what? Late last year?
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, man, definitely. We should be looking into getting guests sometime this year, but we'll let you know. But what we got? How you do this again? SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. The Dojo203@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is the Dojo203@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, thedojoisgang.com. You can see all our merch, everything that's going on with us. You can catch that on the site. Consider support us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/thedojoisgang. Everything goes back into the show. We do have like a $1 tier or a $2 tier, so you can subscribe for, the change that you find in your couch. If you watch it live right now on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. You'll know every time we drop a video. If you watch it live on Twitch and you do have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month, and you can use that on us or any other creator on Twitch. If you heard it from us and you want to help us out, you can donate that to us. That'll be great. What else? The Discord. You can join the Discord, the Dojo. The Dojo is gang. The Dojo provides. I follow the IG. It'll pop up for y'all definitely. All right, so hit us up on there. But yeah, the Discord, the Dojo is gang. The Dojo provides. Everything is in our bio on all the socials. We're on Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Just type in the Dojo is gang, and hopefully we do pop lit fuck up. Chinese people on TikTok going in on us. Fuck them. They can't fuck with us. Maybe they can. It's a billion of them.
Yes, they can, nigga. Yeah. That's the problem. They can't. Niggas think they can't.
Man, don't be talking shit because you holding all the tariffs now, or you like holding all the goods now, and all the don't be talking shit now. I don't need a new iPhone. I'm all right. I'm cool.
You say that till yours break, and then you need a new iPhone.
Yo, I don't give a fuck about iPhone. What's y'all drop the price? These prices ain't gonna be like this for long. Trump can't keep this up for long. Either somebody gonna take him out or he gonna crack. So we'll get there sooner than later. This ain't gonna. I mean, people said that with COVID too. This ain't gonna last too long though. That's fair. Like I'm giving this to like the end of summer where I was like, all right, all this tariff talk. I never knew what a tariff was until I started listening to these niggas. But hopefully this is done by like the end of summer, and then everything will go back to normal. But we shall see. Hesh Jones, my good brethren.
Yes, sir.
What do we have for questions this week, man?
So this question comes from our Discord chat, which you motherfuckers should join. And it comes from the one and only goon god himself, El Jefe.
The double band, El Jefe.
The double band, El Jefe.
Mm-hmm.
The god of the gooners. His question goes a wee bit something like this. Greetings from the North, ninjas. It's your resident Canadian, El Jefe Darkness, a.k.a. King of the North, a.k.a. Maple Jordan, a.k.a. Syrup Sultan, a.k.a. Polar Bear Poppy, a.k.a. the Benevolent Beaver Bandit, okay. a.k.a. the Ebony Eskimo, mm-hmm. a.k.a. Duke Nuka Room, a.k.a. Canadian Bacon, a.k.a. Dolph Rizzler, a.k.a. Moose Knuckle Masseuse, a.k.a. Randy Horton versus Kevin Howens. That's funny. So his question goes like this. We've got a plethora of books, comic books, video games, and other stuff being animated. We got Devil May Cry, Street Fighter, Dota. Hell, they even animated D&D campaigns from YouTube. So my question for the Dojo Masters and gang is, what would you personally like to see animated that you may not have been done before yet, or at least to your liking? So is there anything? You is the goon. Hey, listen, the title fits you. Yeah. I used it.
I mean, you ain't Terrence, but you know, you have your input on certain channels in Discord, so you know.
I was, and not in the way that y'all think it, but I was able to knock a few names off the list.
Yeah.
Not in the way that you think it, but I definitely got to check. Like, oh, there's nothing here. Moving on. Oh, there's nothing here. Moving on. I definitely was like, oh shit. But yeah. Let's see.
What things do we need or do we want to be, I guess, animated that haven't been done to our liking?
Yeah. So, for me, Saga, it's a comic. I think it's Image. Image comic book.
Yeah.
That's pretty popular. I think I started kind of reading that around the same time I started reading Invincible first time. And it's one of the things that's more adult themed. I don't think it's like it's got violence and shit like that, but I think the story is really good. That's one of the things I have to get back to, but it's really good. So I would like to see that get some type of adaptation, animated or movie or something like that. That would be good. Mass Effect, obviously. I'll fuck some Mass Effect. So if they get like a even if it's not animated, like a movie, like live action would be good, or a TV show. I want to see. Redo Halo. Halo needs to get redo.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, Halo needs its flowers. Halo needs to get the Fallout treatment. Like it needs it. I don't know if it's a TV show. I don't know if it's a movie. I don't know what the fuck, but Halo definitely needs to get a redo. And then books. So books I like. So Mistborn is a book series that I like. That I would like to see animated or actually that would probably work as a live action TV show. And then Stormlight Archive, which is another book, that would probably work better animated because it's just a lot of magical bullshit that's going on in that shit. So it'd probably look better animated than live action. And then the Greenbone trilogy, which is like
the fuck is that?
It's like so basically it's books, but it's like kung fu movie. So like it's a bunch of people, they live in some area in town and they're like martial artists or whatever. But when a certain group of people have the ability that if they touch jade, it like gives them like boosted abilities, and they start doing like kung fu, like they're doing, and it's basically kung fu movie shit. So it's like they're doing the running off the wall shit. And like enhanced perception type shit, but like it gets enhanced when you wear jade. And basically, like in the books, it's like it's a gang war between the rival gangs, and they're like beefing, and they're like Jade Warriors and the shit. But it's pretty good. Like I fucks with that shit. But that shit would be fucking fire as like a TV show or some shit like that. It'd just be like Badlands, but but like with niggas wearing jade. But those. I mean, we're getting a Zelda movie, so that's kind of already getting done. Yeah. There's probably some other shit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, it's probably mad shit I'm missing that I probably.
Let's see. Well, one thing that I want either brought back or redone is there was a Men in Black animated series that I liked a lot.
Oh yeah, that shit was cool.
I don't know how many seasons it got. I want to say at least 2.
It was a couple.
Yeah,
definitely at least 2.
Wasn't too.
It wasn't
too
like
bad.
forever, but yeah, but they had a couple definitely.
I would like to see John Wick animated. By I can never pronounce this nigga name. The guy that did like Dexter's Lab and Primal and stuff like that.
Oh,
Genji Tartakovsky.
Yeah, Genji Tartakovsky. Yeah,
whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, I would like to see him do like John Wick or something like that. Fast and Furious, maybe. I think they could. I think the wild shit they do in the movies will lend itself better to animated series rather than them going into the moon and being submarines and doing all this wild shit. Like if y'all could do this shit in an animated sense, where it's like, oh, it's all just a dream, or this is what I wish would happen type thing. It doesn't necessarily have to line up where it's like all this stuff is canon. Yeah. What would I like to see? I'm thinking of like an adult something that I would like to see animated. Like Atlanta or something like that. I would like to see Atlanta. I would like to see Donald Glover get his just due in the animated world, because he was about to do that. I think it was Deadpool animated series. Yeah. And then it got canceled. I would like to see like an animated Atlanta or something like that, where these niggas get into these wild, wacky scenarios, but it's animated and they could do way more stuff. Damn. Other than that,
I mean, I talk about it all the time, and this is something that has its own thing already, but I just think it would be cool to like bring it into 2020 25. Yu Yu Hakusho getting like a new anime, like
Yu
redo
that would be great.
in, like better animation style, higher quality, boosted up. Ronin Warriors, another one that I talk about all the time, but I
saw they was bringing that back.
Oh, are they really? I didn't see that.
That's what I saw.
I hope they do. I hope they do. Please, I want that shit back.
Seemed like a reputable source. Let me see if I can find it. See.
I know there's gonna be something that I'm missing. That Monster Hunter. I mean, I know they had a movie, but
yeah,
Monster Hunter. That's my shit right now. I'm stuck on that shit. Damn. I don't know. It's probably about it that I can think of all the time in my head right now. I know there's gonna be something else when we're done. I'm like, oh, this.
Yeah, you should have thought. Yeah, you should have said that. I could have swore I saw. I can't find it right now.
Oh, VR Troopers, bring that back.
VR Troopers. I saw they was making the new Power Rangers on Disney, so that should be.
Yeah, they're doing that.
That should be cool. I think that would be better animated too.
Well, the Power Rangers, it actually probably would be. It'd be cool.
Yeah,
bring back Mystic Knights and tattooed teenagers from Beverly Hills.
Right.
Bring back all that shit. VR. Shit.
Beetleborgs.
Well, that too. No, I was thinking Superhuman Cyber Squad or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah,
whatever it was called.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was called. Bring that shit back, dude. Bring all that shit back. Do all that. Make it animated.
Yeah, I saw something about Ronin Warriors getting a reboot that was coming in like the next 2-3 years or something like that, but I can't find it at the moment.
I fucking hope it does.
Yeah, but I don't know. So let us know in the comments what you would like to see. What property that you would like to see redone, or what property would you like to see in an animated adaptation? That would be a pretty cool convo. So because I know it's a lot of things I'm not thinking of, because a lot of shit that that has been like live action has been animated. You had your Godzillas, you had your your Ghostbusters, you had your everything. Everything that will like I'm pretty sure some universe they did like a Lethal Weapon or a Die Hard animated series or some shit like that. They did something. They had to have.
Yeah,
I want to see Jason Statham animated something.
A transporter.
Something.
Or the beekeeper.
Something. Anything.
Damn, I can't think. I know there's something like major, and I'm like, oh, they should definitely do this, and I can't think of it. Like, what?
Watch it be like a dope ass movie. I was like, damn.
They could have definitely did this animated.
They could have definitely did like Crouching Tiger might have had might have been a cool anime to watch.
Well, I mean, they're doing a Sleeping Dogs movie, so that's cool. But that's actually already happening.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. I can't think of any games I ever played in my life ever. Should just leave. Like,
I mean, have they done a Final Fantasy 7 adaptation?
7? No, they did a Final Fantasy movie. I mean, 7 would be cool. Oh no, actually, I'm lying.
They did a Final Fantasy with like Zack and Cloud and Sephiroth and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, they did a 7 movie too. Advent Children, I forgot.
Animated Matrix series would be dope. I think they did that on HBO, if I'm not mistaken. They could redo that shit.
Yeah, Animatrix, they did that, but it was like an anthology thing. It was like different clips, but they're all animated differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matrix would be cool. Like you said, John Wick would be cool. I mean, I'm sure they've done some Lord of the Rings shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they done. I'm pretty sure they tried to animate everything. So, let us know in the comments. Let us know in Discord. Let us know on Twitter what you would like to see. What property that you would like to see an animated version of. Unless you have any more topics, man. What we got for topics this week, man? Coyote versus Acme has officially been saved by Ketchup Entertainment, who's bought the film for $50 million. Is that kind of lowballing for like a WB property with the Looney Tunes?
I mean, they was gonna shelve it, so the fact that they got any money for it is good money to them, probably.
Mm-hmm. Now, what was the other superhero movie that they shelved? Was it Supergirl?
Not Batgirl.
Batgirl, that one. So nobody gives a fuck about Batgirl since we could just save shit and buy it.
Nah. Well, one, 50 million is a lot of money, but it's probably on a lower end of what that would cost. Like I'm sure that Bad Girl movie probably costs like 80 to 90.
Mm-hmm.
They would probably cost them. It's like, and then for them, it's like they want to buy it for low, so that if they don't have to make as much profits to like get their money back.
Right.
Like so, if they bought it for 50 and it does 70 or 80 at the box office, like we made our money back.
Yeah, we made our money back.
But if it's like 100, 120. It's like, and it only makes 30. It's like, oh shit, we ain't making our money back. So it was like, and Acme is kind of its own thing. The Bad Girl shit is kind of tied to like the whole old DCU universe and all that shit. It's got all that shit weighing it down. So it's like, you might as well just leave it where it is.
You know, a movie I'm actually excited to see.
What?
Sinners.
Yeah, that shit look good, man.
I'm actually excited to see that. I saw the trailers and stuff like that. Michael B. Jordan actually looked like, he was doing his thing in that, even though y'all think I hate him. But from all the previews I seen, from all the behind the scenes that I saw, I was actually excited about seeing this movie and to know that it got 100% from Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see that movie next Friday or this Friday.
And I definitely want to see the movie because I gotta support Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
That's a nigga from Oakland.
Yo, that nigga has the thickest accent of any West Coast nigga I've ever seen, my son.
Ever, nigga. So like, I gotta support my black brother. Like, I was like, I gotta see this movie, yo. I want
to hear a gangbanger from LA talk like that. Like, I want all this little change. I want everything he do with his mouth, jaw, all that. I want to hear everything because that nigga is so Oakland. He ain't never code switch
ever. Like, he just himself every given moment, and I respect it.
I fuck with it.
I don't know if you saw that, like, I think that was they had going around because he was explaining basically film types of film.
Oh, that like thing on Kodak.
Yeah, on the Kodak shit.
Nigga.
And I was watching that shit. I was like, oh, this is a nigga.
Nigga, I saw that and said, I've been watching movies wrong this entire time.
Well, that too. Like, I don't know nothing about movies. I was like, oh shit, I know none of this shit.
Like, different theaters got different ratios and stuff like that. I was just going to the movie seeing this shit, and then like, you get the DVD, and then it got the special cut where it was like, oh, you saw it in this frame. Well, watch me widen this bitch, and then we gonna lengthen this bitch.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta support this nigga. Like, I have to.
Yeah, that nigga's one of our best filmmakers at this time. Yo, he's a fucking goat, man. We gotta support all Ryan Coogler stuff because we don't get many of him that come around every so often. Especially like blacks. Yeah,
and being himself, like 100% himself, who he is. Like, and you gotta respect that.
Yeah, making the movies he want to make with the people he want to make movies with. I don't think he's made like a quote unquote white movie yet. Like everything's been really black centric.
Yeah.
We got Black Panther 1 and 2, we got Creed, we got this. We got Sinners, we got what's the thing with the guy got shot in the back? The guy that got killed by the cops again.
Fruitvale.
Fruitvale, yeah, Fruitvale Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just, he's on a roll. He like, this is like his 7th movie, if not 8th. 7th or 8th, something like that. But yeah, this nigga been directing his ass off. So that's one of the ones that we need to support and herald at a high regard. The way we support like Spike Lee and Ava DuVernay and people like that. We need to.
Yeah.
I'm saying we need to go out and watch this shit.
We gotta do that, and we gotta do that. One, because he's black and we should support, but also
it's good.
Everybody's. One, hopefully is good. I mean, from what you're saying, I would assume it's going to be good. Like I would be very shocked if this movie actually turns out not to be good.
Right.
But also, it's something original, and everybody's always complaining, oh, it's just superhero movies, or it's just a remake, or they just rebooting shit, and they just doing this. It's like, well, yeah, because whenever they put out original shit, nobody watches it. It flops, and it makes no money.
Right.
And they're like, we're gonna go back to the superhero shit because that's what makes the money. So if we want different types of movies, we gotta support the different types of movies when they show up.
So vampires in like the 1930s South.
Black, but it's not just vampires. Black vampires.
Yeah, black. Yeah,
prohibition blacks. It's like that's. I mean, obviously, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, but it is still new. At least in my opinion, and to my eyes, newer idea than I've seen. Like I've never seen this type of thing with vampires like that. I guess maybe From Dusk to Dawn.
Yeah.
Right? But I mean, which is probably like a similar concept, but that was Tarantino shit. But this is black. This is black.
I really they don't do the typical shit where it was like one of the brothers got to die at the end or something like that. Like one of them might get bit by a vampire and don't let the other one know and just turn out of nowhere. Like I hope they don't do that like that.
Yeah.
It's more than likely gonna happen where it was like one of them or both of them, you know, get bit.
It's in one of the trailers. It happens.
Oh, it's in the trailer?
Yeah. It's in one of the trailers.
So yeah, I know.
Nigga was banging the doors like, let me in. And the nigga had to like, cause the vampires got like shiny eyes or some shit.
Oh.
So
nigga got the Edward shit? No, it wasn't Edward.
Well, nah, their whole body was shiny.
Oh, their whole body was shiny. Yeah, it was just a fucking
was it gold?
Walking fluorescent ball.
No, diamonds. They was diamonds.
Yeah, they had diamond skin. Some stupid.
Diamonds off from Sierra Leone.
Yeah, diamonds off forever.
Forever.
But yeah, Coyote versus Acme. This should be a good watch. Does it say where it's coming out on? Is it coming in theaters?
Yeah, I think they're gonna release it again. I don't know for a fact, but I would have to assume it's in theaters because they brought it from WB. So
worldwide theatrical release in 2026.
Yeah, so I mean, shout out to them. Like again, that's one of the things where we've been hearing about the movie for a while. From what we heard, the movie was actually supposed to be, pretty. It's a kids.
This
movie,
shit gotta be fire, right? For 50 mil, and like who wanted to see this shit that bad? They was like, no, we have to see this movie.
That's what I'm saying. I hope it's got to be good for them to go out of their way to spend the money. Like you'd have to assume it's at least decent,
right? Unless they know something that we don't know. Where it was like John Cena's best performance ever.
Yeah, because it was just I think John Cena was in it. I think Will Forte was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a few people in there, and I've seen like I think I saw Will Forte specifically talking about like it is a good movie. It is before they got brought out or whatever. It's like it's a shame when movies not come out because it was a good movie and everybody kind of came and did their thing or type shit, and it's like and it just gets shelved and thrown into.
And it makes you wonder what HBO didn't like.
Nothing. I think they just wanted to save money because they're in that bullshit where they might be selling, they might not be selling. So I think they were like not releasing certain shit so that they look more profitable when they decide to sell.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah, it's all about monies. That's all.
It's all about monies. What it's always about. Let's see. Fox gives huge 4-season pickups to Simpsons, Family Guy, and Bob's Burgers.
The Simpsons are gonna be in the air when I die.
Yo, Simpsons is going to be the longest. Like, I haven't watched The Simpsons in a while, and I know they gave The Simpsons their own channel on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do unless they're doing like the South Park thing where they take topical things that happen like today and making it into episodes that can be viewed like a week later. Because a lot of these things, a lot of these jokes and things that happen in the media have a shelf life.
Yeah.
So I don't know what The Simpsons is actually doing. I mean, if we keep living, more stuff is going to happen that we can joke about, but I haven't watched The Simpsons in a very, very long time. Family Guy I catch every now and then. Bob's Burgers I catch every now and then. But 4 seasons of The Simpsons, like, do we need any more? Like, y'all just grandfathered in. Like, are The Simpsons back? Yeah, okay. We don't. Matt Groening is just swimming like Scrooge McDuck in money.
That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like again, I haven't watched Family Guy. Now I used to watch it more religiously, but now I've fallen off. Bob's Burgers I really fuck with, but again, it's one of the things I haven't really watched in a long time. But Bob's Burgers is funny as shit. I like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, me too.
And Simpsons is just like I don't know. It's just like an institution at this point.
Right? Yeah.
It's just going to be on
grandfather, and it's like South Park. It's like what else is a long running show? It's like CSI.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, one of the and
NCIS.
Yeah. One of them type things. SVU, Law and Order type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of them shit. It's just on the air because it has to be.
Yeah, right. Like the world needs to spin and the Simpsons need to be on.
Be on the air. Because it's like you said, it's what, 30-something seasons? They have to have done everything over 14 different times. Like,
yeah.
like there's only so much. And like you said, and it's different from like the South Park, like you said, is South Park, the way they animate and do all the shit. They have like a week, 2-week turnaround on the episode. It's like really quick turnaround where they can be more topical on some of the stuff they cover. Simpsons is not like that. It's fucking. They're never gonna be that topical, so they just gonna have to just write whatever the fuck they write and hope for the best.
Yeah. Swerte says Family Guy used to be an event. That's because they had the shock value, but now that we've basically seen everything, and now that the internet is more prevalent than it was before. we can see like wild and crazy shit that would have been cool on Family Guy, or people act out certain stuff. Where it's like Family Guy doesn't have that. Not that saying that it doesn't have the it factor, but it doesn't have that like, oh my god, what are they gonna do next? How are they gonna top this thing? Like nothing surprises us anymore where it comes out of left field. We're like, oh my god, that's never been done before. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they have lost their edge, but it's kind of hard to keep doing that week in and week out. Let's see. Ice Cube closes deal for a new Friday movie at Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema. I am not excited for this.
I am, because it's something that he wanted to do, and
I believe in Ice Cube
for a while. Yeah, but it is also unfortunate that it just took them so long to stop doing their bullshit to allow him to actually make this movie that we unfortunately lost a couple of important
figures in the shit.
Yeah, in the movies. That is, so it's unfortunate. Like, it's one of the things that you should just let him do the movies when he wanted to do movies, when he was able to have the people in the movies, and now, but I'm hoping for the best, and obviously if we get Chris Tucker back, that will, I think, help alleviate some of it a little bit, right? If we can get Chris Tucker and Mike Epps together for one, and and hopefully maybe have a if, and again, because I don't think I saw anything about casting wise. I just saw, I was like, hey, we let him do it, and then I guess we gotta figure out what's gonna happen after that. But it is unfortunate. It's like a little late.
It's a little past its prime, where it's like, the time that we do want movies and then the time y'all give it to us is always way too fucking late. It's always 10 years past its prime, 15 years past its prime, because the original Friday came out like, what, 95 or something like that? And the last Friday we got was, what, the Christmas one or something like that?
Yeah, it's the Christmas.
And I don't want them to put a bunch of social media stars in this. I don't want, I just don't want it to be bad, and I don't want it to mess up the legacy like a Coming to America 2 type shit.
Yeah, hopefully it ain't that bad.
Nah, like I said, I believe in Ice Cube. I believe Ice Cube ain't gonna put out no shitty product. If like there's an issue with the script, he gonna rewrite it time and time again until it's perfect. I just don't want the social media star. They talking about, oh, DC Young Fly gonna play Smokey son or something like that, or Chris Tucker don't want to act like Smokey because he don't portray that lifestyle anymore. Like he's a Christian or whatever the fuck he do. A lot of people have aged out. You got to create new characters. You got to make it funny. You got to compete with social media. You got to compete with you got to compete with motherfuckers like Drewski. You got to compete. Like, what can y'all do that's fresh and new that is going to keep us entertained? If this is the last Friday ever, like, what are y'all going to do that's going to wow us to be like, what, that was a great ending for Craig, Day, whoever they got in the movie. That was a great send off, and I think they got their work cut out for them.
I mean,
because I don't know what else they can do.
Did they just go full circle? Did you think they just go full circle?
I would say you have to, but you lost some pretty integral parts. You lost John Witherspoon. I mean, if you wanted to make it full circle, if you wanted to bring all the original characters that were in the first Friday or like in all the other Fridays or whatever, you wanted to bring them to see how they would clash together. Like, I would love to see whatever Nia Long's character's name is and whoever Craig's girlfriend was, and like when he the Spanish broad, I would love to see them interact or something like that. Obviously, we want to see like Day and Smokey. We want to see damn, Ezel dead. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they come full circle and just bring it back to the hood, and they ain't in like Rancho Cucamonga or whatever the fuck they was at. Well, another Friday is a really bad idea. That's what I'm leaning towards. But like I said, I trust Ice Cube and I trust DJ Pooh to actually like write something compelling and not just put out some shit for the sake of putting out something.
Yeah. Well, what if like Craig becomes the pops? Like, what if he does? What if like he and they?
That could be cool.
Like he has his own son, and they kind of like mix them together, where it's like his son is going through some type of Friday bullshit, and it's kind of like that full circle moment where it's like, you live, son, you live to fight another day.
Yeah, like you fight your version of Debo in 2027. Exactly. Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, exactly, some shit like that. I mean, I don't know how that works timeline wise, like with the youth of the kid. Like he'd have to, as far because when did the last Friday come out?
I want to say 2011, 2012, something like that. The Christmas Friday.
Yeah, so like, how old would if he had a kid that day? Like, how old would the kid be now? By the time
Like, let's say he find out he had a kid by that Spanish broad or something like that, and the kid just happened to come around, like something like that.
Oh,
like,
that could work. That could work too. Like, yeah, she got pregnant.
Friday movie series. Let's see. Friday After Next came out 2002. When did the?
Oh shit! Was it 2000?
Was it 2002? God damn.
I know, nigga. Time fly. Oh, never mind. He got a kid that year. He'd be fucking like 23 or some shit right now.
God damn. See,
Never
the
mind.
time gap don't make no fucking sense. Okay, first Friday came out in 95. Next Friday came out in 2000. Friday After Next came out in 2002. Now we getting one in 2026, 2027. Like, y'all should have did this at least 15 years early. Like, I don't know if it was Ice Cube being a dick. I don't know if it was the studios being a dick. I don't know if it was a combination of both, but y'all gonna be very hard pressed if y'all pull this off. If y'all actually make a compelling original movie and then happen to make it as funny as the first three, then hats off. I ain't got nothing to say. Like, but that's gonna be really fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
I think it's the studios doing some bullshit, not letting them.
Shit, did Friday have an animated cartoon?
Did they have a cartoon or did they just have like an animated segment in the movie?
Nah, they had a cartoon and I think it was on MTV.
Oh wait, no, I think they did.
It was on MTV. They only had like 5 episodes though.
Yeah.
Nobody was digging that shit. It was like, cause I think it can't. Let me see. Hold on.
I think was that Friday?
Nah, it was Friday. Cause they made it off of the first movie, and then like all the other Fridays had came out already.
Yeah, they definitely did have a 2007. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I forgot all about this.
Yeah, that shit looked janky as hell, and they had 8 episodes.
That's crazy. I forgot all about this. But yeah, see, that was probably them trying to do something because you said the last one came out in 2002.
Yeah,
they're trying to get the movie done, but they couldn't get the movie. So let's do this animated series.
Like everybody keeps talking about it. Everybody wants it back. Let's make an animated series. So it was like, yo, dog, fucking Debo's dead. Pops is dead. Ezel's dead. Bernie Mac's gone. Who else? The girl that said she looked like Janet Jackson, she gone. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people gone. The little person, he's gone. It's a lot of people gone. I mean, unless y'all want to bring Baby Joker and them back and Little Joker. I mean, y'all could do something if done right.
Yeah, and again, like you said, we got faith in Cube, so hopefully. And obviously, he's been wanting to do this for a long time, so he must have had an idea that he thought was really good, which is why he's probably been working so hard to try to get this shit done. Because I think he must have had like a good idea, or at least a
semblance of an idea, like where I could take this shit.
Yeah,
but
we gotta wait and see. Hope for the best. Hopefully, it's good. I want it to be good. I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be good.
Yeah, we want it to be good. I have more faith in the Scary Movie franchise than I do this Friday shit.
Well, it's probably was easier because there's less baggage to that.
I mean, but it's less scary movies to pull from.
Yeah, but they just have to do the concept. You know what I mean? It's just like it just have to be nigga in a mask going around killing people and they just do dumb shit. Like with this, there's like story and there's like characters that you're attached to that aren't part of the shit anymore that will change how this plays out.
Yeah.
Like it's a little. I think at least in my head, I think it's a lot easier to do the Scary Movie than it is to do the Friday.
Yeah. All right.
And it doesn't have to be a scary movie. You could just make fun of any scary.
Yeah, you can make fun of anything. Yeah.
Jason, Freddy. You can make fun of Final Destination. Any fucking horror movie that's out there that you can just make fun of.
Yo, am I bugging or does Keenan Williams have fuck you money? Because we don't never see him no more.
He must.
He has to, right?
Okay. I would like to think he does.
All right, just making sure.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
No, I would see why he would. He didn't make that much. Like the money that he made in the early 2000s and the 90s like that, I don't think that would carry him this long. Unless he has a contract with his family where it was like y'all just giving Keenan money to live, like, or he just secretly writing on stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying he probably was. But like, what was he a part? He was scary movies, right? Plus his own movies.
Keenan, no.
Scary movies are his movies. What?
Keenan? Yeah, I think that's solely like Marlon and Sean shit. Like I don't think.
Yeah, but I think he's with them on that. He gotta be.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain he is. So he did the movies, and then didn't Damon had a TV show. I'm sure he was probably like a producer on that, helped write on
All right,
that. Like I'm
this gonna
like
be a
he
fact checking ass episode because I got it.
yeah.
Because
It's like just because he wasn't like spotlighted with it, I'm sure anything, not anything, a lot of the things that people in his family are part of, I'm sure he's part of, because without him there wouldn't be no them, right?
yeah,
Like
absolutely.
So I'm assuming he got parts in some, either he's a producer or he's writing or help writing or whatever. Producer mostly, I would assume, in some of that stuff, but he's got to be a part of that.
Okay, so his last acting role was. I've never. What the fuck is the last? Oh, the last OG. He was on that, the Tracy Morgan show. The last OG.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
okay.
watch it, but I believe it.
Yeah, Keenan ain't been that active.
Acting, but that doesn't mean he's not producing.
Well, active. And I'm thinking if I look on Wikipedia, it would show me some of his writing credits or directorial credits, and there's nothing on here. But all right, whatever. Fuck. I mean, Keenan always good in my book. He a legend. He a go. He don't gotta do shit else. He done everything that I needed him to do. I got fucking Low Down Dirty Shame. I don't need nothing else.
That's a fact. He's a producer on White Chicks. He was a producer on Little Man. He's a producer on Dance Flick. He was a director in the first 2 Scary movies.
He was the director?
Yeah, in the first 2 Scary movies.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then this is actor roles. Television and Living Color creator. The Boo Crew. I don't remember the Boo Crew.
Yeah, I don't know what the Boo Crew is.
Writer, producer, and creator. The Last OG, he was a writer. This is acting roles. So maybe not everything. And again, this is Wikipedia. This is a quick glance. I'm not like doing a deep dive. But I'm saying 5 Heart. Shit, a writer on the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
Low Down Dirty Shame, obviously. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Masterpiece.
He was a producer. Hollywood Shuffle, yeah. Actually, I'm surprised there aren't more films up here.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't find a lot of his credits.
All right, well, maybe I was wrong about that.
All right, I mean, maybe Keenan owned The Color Green or something. I don't know. Maybe this nigga's just
whatever.
Has for just residual income just coming in.
Listen, but, he made a living color, nigga. That's all he did.
That's all he need. That's all you need on your resume.
That's all he need.
Third best sketch show of all time. What else we get? Third. I put
SNL and
SNL, Chappelle Show, then Living Color.
Fair enough.
Let's see. First trailer for the Naked Gun reboot starring Liam Neeson in theaters August 1st. I'm gonna kill me a black bastard.
Yeah, I forgot you did that.
Yeah.
But still, did you watch it?
I ain't forgetting. We never forget.
Never forget. Did you watch the trailer?
No, but I watched the original Naked Gun. Does Liam Neeson have comedic timing that I should be aware about?
Yeah, a little bit actually. Honestly, okay. Like I'm telling you, like I was surprised. Like it's not a very long. It's like more of a teaser type shit, so whatever. But and I was watching. I was like, okay, this is kind of a little bit funny. But then there's like a little an OJ joke in the thing. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Yes.
It was like a little bit of OJ because it was how do I explain? Like everybody's like looking at the pictures of people from the old movies and like kind of like, I'm gonna do this for you, pops. I'm gonna do this for you, whatever, like type shit. Like, and everybody's kind of going down in a row doing that shit, and then they get to like a picture that OJ was in the
original,
original Naked Guns, and so they had a picture of OJ, and there was a black dude, and he looked up, and he just like looked at the camera and just like shook his head, nah, and it was like nah, not me, and he just walked off. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. It looks good to me. Like I don't know if it's actually gonna end up being good.
Yeah,
it was funny. Like I'm telling you, if you watch it, look at it. Like I chuckled at a little bit of the shit. Like again, it's Seth MacFarlane, so who knows? In the trailer, it might like look cool, but then when the action movie comes out, it might be like horse shit. But in that little teaser, I was like, all right, y'all got my interest. I'll give this movie a shot. Like before I heard about it, I was like, I really have no desire. After seeing the teaser, I was like, I'll check it out and then make my judgment for myself.
All right, cool. I'll check it out. I just saw it on silent right here. It looked funny.
Yeah.
The way you described it was cool. Yeah, the way the little girl popped out, where it just happened to be him, like out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, all right, you got me.
Like it's we don't get movies like this anymore. Like this, like this super over the top ridiculous type shit. And obviously, if this comes out and it's decent, it'll hopefully paved the way for like when Scary Movie and shit comes out, because that's
Right.
it's a similar vein of just like super zany, just extra wild shit happening. We don't really get movies like that anymore. So
Right, we'll see.
So I fucks with it.
All right, gaming news. A Minecraft movie shatters box office expectation with a record-breaking $163 million opening weekend. Did they underestimate the power of kids?
Yeah, they must. and that's funny because I put that in like, because I think the movie's been out for like a week or two.
Yeah.
So I put that in whenever that happened, and I just saw something a little bit earlier today where it was like it's saying the movies are close to making $1 billion. So I was like,
what?
oh shit. Yeah, I saw that somewhere. I gotta see if I can find it real quick, but I think it was on Variety. Yeah, so it's like it said it's creepy. I don't know what the number it is, what number it's at, like to be close to $1 billion. But the fact that they even said that it's close to making $1 billion is like,
okay. So what would this movie be like for us 90s, 80s babies? What movie, what property, what thing would we have shown up in droves like this for? Because
nothing, I don't know. I mean, let me not say nothing.
Obviously this is playing on, Minecraft has been out for what, 15, 20 years, something like this at this point. 15 years at least. And this is playing on kids, I guess, like, that like, oh my God, they made a thing of my childhood favorite game or whatever. And now they have the money, they're adults now they get to go see this thing. That would kind of be like Avengers for us. That would kind of be like Marvel stuff, like X-Men for us, I guess I want to say.
Yeah.
They underestimated Jack Black. First of all, I never underestimate Jack Black. They underestimated a Minecraft movie doing what the fuck it was supposed to do, because everybody thought this was just gonna be some bullshit, because everybody was just putting out video games, adapted movies, or whatever. Everybody thought it was just gonna be some bullshit. Hey, we gonna throw this out there, and whatever happens. It's gonna be something fun that kids fucking 5 to 10 can go see, or like 3 to 10 can go see. Like, oh, they play Minecraft, it's harmful, they hit stuff with an axe and they kill a duck or a chicken or some shit like that. The Koopa song went platinum. Yeah, that's because it was catchy when you first heard it, and we didn't expect that shit. Peaches. But yeah, Jack Black might be the cheat code, yo. I don't know. It was that whole zombie chicken thing. It was whatchamacallit, what's the Jason Momoa in it? It was a bunch of things that caught a lot of people off guard. It was like, yo, this movie, I don't even know if the movie was good, rather than it's just hit on nostalgia for like a certain group of people.
Yeah, I don't even think the movie's good. I think it just is Minecraft, so kids want to go see it. And that's one of the things people like forget is like,
kids what's next, right?
Oh, Roblox
or Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite definitely.
If they make a Fortnite movie, that will be the best-selling movie of all time.
That's a fact. Yeah, Fortnite definitely saw that Minecraft shit going, oh, we got this.
And they gonna incorporate some shit where it was like, if you scan your ticket, you get a different skin or something. Like, it's gonna be something. Yeah, like you get an exclusive skin for going to see the movie or something like that. Like, they gonna do something.
They're gonna do something. But yeah, I think people forget kids don't have disposable income.
Yeah.
So kids aren't just going to the movies by themselves. That means kids are going to the movies with their parents. So that means the parents are going to the movies. That means the mom's going, dad's going, and however many kids they got. So then instead of selling 1 ticket to somebody who likes Minecraft, you're selling 4 tickets.
3 or 4, yeah.
And that's, so it's like part of the reason why it's making so much money. And then obviously, I think we also forget like how many people, and kids specifically, play Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like
on
Minecraft
a daily basis.
Their first game before they started doing, like, you're probably on Minecraft before you get to Fortnite. Like, as a kid. Like, cause
it's a gradual progression of like Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, and then Call of Duty, and then in racist chats.
Exactly. And then you drop N bombs everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we kind of like just didn't.
Instead of a nuke, it's an N bomb.
Negro.
Oh no, it's way more harsh than that.
I know. I just wasn't trying to say it. The hard R.
The hard R. You can say it. You're black. I think, right? You got that reverse vitiligo.
Don't do that to me.
My bad.
Obviously, I don't.
My bad, black man. My fault.
Yeah, don't do that, nigga.
Nigga, I got my blood black. I got my blood back.
Your blood is black. We know.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? You white?
I knew I was part white, but I didn't know how much percentage of my blood was white. I was like, God damn, I don't like that.
Oh, you got the cracker blood?
Yeah, I got. Yeah. My shit like 30% white or something like that.
Oh, it ain't that bad. I
Man,
mean, it's
that's
higher than I know.
horrible.
I know. It's not. It's closer to 50 than you like.
I'm mad as shit. I was like, I know love is love, but goddamn, man, you couldn't. Wasn't no black people where you was at.
Goddamn, great grandpa or whoever did it.
Yeah, it was my great grandfather. You can sleep with a white woman.
God damn.
Let me see if I can find. Hold up, is this shit here?
Got that milk and magnesia on it, do you?
Nah, I got my blood type is A positive, and yeah, it's bad.
Bad white.
They said by percentage of type A positive by ethnicity, 33% of Caucasians have A positive blood. 24 of African Americans have A positive blood. I was like, yo, I'm white. I'm really a crack. Yo, I could really identify as a crack out here.
I gotta find a paper bag quick.
I got to nigga. I was so mad when I see that. My girl been calling me Norwegian for like the past 3 weeks. Yo.
That's fucked up.
No, not 30%. No, it's saying 33% of these people have type A or have A positive blood. Not my blood is 33% white. Fuck y'all. All right, I'm as nigga as they come. All right, fuck y'all.
Hard R and everything.
I could say the hard R. It's just that back then this complexion came from I'm not. This is a big difference between what me and Hesh complexion wise look like.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is. Even though I got some, I mean, I think that's obvious for most Black Americans in the United States of America, but I have, at least as it's been explained to me, there is some Irish in me.
Nah, I can't trace back my roots, like what tribe I came from, but I know where that white came from.
That's a fact.
That shit ain't that far back. That's at least another 90 years back. It was like, great. It was like grandpa, great grandpa, great grandma was white. All right, cool.
White.
She came over here from France or something. Like, I think her parents came over here from France or some shit. It's like, I can't do shit about it now. I'm here. My mama just told me don't bring no white bitches home. I was like, all right, cool. That ain't really my steez, no way.
Tainted the fuck out that bloodline.
Even though I bring up what the fuck I want. Bring up what the fuck I want, man.
That shit's still in the blood.
It is.
Like 5 generations later, it's just still there.
I was telling my girl, like, all right, bitch, if you don't want to mate with me, then say that. Because your kid's going to have this shit. Stop talking to me like stop talking to me like I'm tainted.
It's going to be like 12% now instead.
Yeah, we're going to dilute this shit. We're going to Dr. Bonners this shit. dilute.
Dilute.
All right? Stop talking to me like I'm a fucking vampire, or like I'm a daywalker or some shit.
He walks among us.
He walks among us, he fucking Norwegian. Stop saying that. I'm gonna really get mad. But yeah, Minecraft movie did better than we expected.
Word.
One Piece coming to Fortnite in 2 waves. That's not gonna make you play Fortnite, but you'll buy the skins and just let it sit there, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do that.
Okay. First release date is unknown. Well, all the release dates are unknown. So we got Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, and Usopp. Or Usopp. Oh no. Okay, so Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanjay, or Usopp.
Yeah.
So who do you think do you think they do it by arcs?
Nah.
No.
Actually, that's a good.
Where it was like,
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, because how many waves can they have? But it's a lot of One Piece characters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they're probably, if they do all of them, they're only gonna do the main crew, I would assume. That's only 8. That's only like 8 characters.
Okay.
So far. So yeah. So I think the first wave, because that's the first group, and then the next wave would be Robin, Frankie, Brooks, Jinbei, right? I think that's all that's left.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think and make sure. Yeah. So it's like it's only another 4. So 4 and 4. So yeah, 8. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. We shall see. Like I said, they don't have an official release date, so we'll see in the next few months, I guess. All right. Yeah. So the thing that's caused some of the biggest controversy in the last few weeks that I've seen, Nintendo Switch 2 Direct and everything that was announced. Now it's because of the pricing, because of the tariffs, because of battery life. There's a whole bunch of stuff people don't like about
Yeah.
this Switch 2. This is a shit show.
Yeah.
Let's see. Switch 2 release date, price, hardware, features, and accessories. So they said pre-orders were April 9th, but then they canceled them bitches because of tariffs.
Yeah. So I think the articles from before that happened. So yeah, the original,
definitely.
everything we have price wise is no longer.
It's no longer valid.
Yeah, unless they, we'll see. It's to be determined until further information is given.
Yeah, so take this with a grain of salt. So they also said that the Switch was gonna cost $449. But then if you buy the bundle, you get Mario Kart World and the Switch for $499, which made zero sense because everybody was talking about. So you telling me if I buy the bundle, I get the Mario Kart game cheaper than what it is by itself?
Yes, and that's why you want the bundle.
Okay.
Because the game originally was supposed to be
$80
for digital and $90 for physical. So if you buy it, you get it for $50 if you buy the bundle. So you'd rather buy the bundle, it saves you $30 to $40. Theoretically, again, that was pre-tariff prices. Post-tariff, who knows what the fuck is going to cost.
All right. So let's stop there real quick.
Yep.
So $80 for all Nintendo Switch games. Are they ahead of the curve, or do they know something we don't know, or something coming down the pipeline that they have been privy to? Did they find a leak somewhere? Is GTA gonna cost $100? Like what are the? This is a lot.
Yeah. So, but here's the kicker that also made a lot of this just
the digital and physical.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Not all their games are that price because they announced a new Donkey Kong game, and that was retailing for $70.
That's something else I want to ask you about too.
Yeah.
Do you agree with like the Donkey Kong change in
giving them
features?
Pants? Giving them pants?
No, not giving them pants, but the way they made them look.
Yeah, he just looked a little more special.
Like they made the eye sockets a little more big, and like the eyes, like they just changed his whole look and shit like that. Where it was like, I guess he looks more like the old school game rather than this like the variation that we've been used to for the past like 30 years, something like that. He looks more like when he was like trying to beat up Jumpman type shit.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest Donkey Kong fan to begin with, so I just was like, oh cool, it's Donkey Kong. Like it didn't really bother me one way or the other. I mean, I recognize that he looks different, but it wasn't like, oh my god, they fucked up Donkey Kong. He looks so. I was just like, okay, this is Donkey Kong. He got pants on. I was like, damn, what the tie?
I didn't even see where the fuck he had pants on. They just made his face look a little more like cartoonish and comic-y.
Overalls or some shit. He got like overalls or some shit.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I wasn't looking at Donkey like that nowhere. I just saw his face. He just looked a little more like
different. Yeah, they definitely changed it up. But I was like, new art style, new whatever. I was like, I didn't really think much of it, honestly, for me. But yeah, GTA is gonna be like $100, right? Right. That's a fact. And I think Nintendo basically they're just first.
Okay.
Nintendo doing this is gonna allow everyone else to do it as well, without facing necessarily the same repercussions. Like
but that's Nintendo's GTA though. You ain't GTA. Mario Kart ain't GTA.
It's not, but it doesn't matter. It's just these games cost way more to make. They're very expensive. They take much longer to make. So we're probably like, because if we're being honest, for what they cost to make, they probably should be charging us maybe, I don't know, $150 or some shit like that. Probably, I would assume, just seeing how expensive they say it is to make these games. So I think there was like, all right, well, we're not gonna do that, but we're definitely gonna charge you $80 for the shit. We're gonna charge you $90 for. I do think it's crazy that it's like $90 for the digital version and $80 for the $80 for digital, $90 for the physical. I'm like, that is insane.
It's counterproductive, really.
Well, no, the digital should be way cheaper.
Yeah, the digital should be way cheaper.
Shouldn't be $10 difference. It should be like a $30 difference, if I'm being honest. Like if we're doing that, because like, what are you doing? It's just a file. Like there's no paper you're printing. There's no case you gotta put it in. You're not putting no cartridge together. Like there's a whole bunch of shit you're not doing. That this shouldn't cost that close to that.
I feel like they want us to pirate this shit. Like
they do, but yeah, they do.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah, for real. Like it's crazy. Like the price of the Switch itself, I wasn't mad at. The $450, I was like, it's cool.
I mean, that
I was
makes
like, I'm not
sense.
mad.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, I'm not mad at. I mean, obviously it's the original price. Who knows what's gonna be when the terrorists come?
Yeah.
But the original $450, I was like, I was
At least 600.
I hope not.
At least 600. I'm not buying this shit.
I was gonna try to buy 2.
You was gonna try to buy 2?
Yeah, but maybe.
Why?
But if it's $600, well, one for me, one for my goddaughter. I'm gonna try to get it for my goddaughter.
Man, fuck them. No, man. But still, that's crazy.
That was before. That was before terrorism.
Yeah, before the terror. Now you on your own.
Yeah, now
your lemonade stand.
I don't know, because I don't want to spend $1,200.
Nah, that's insane.
That's
what else? So Nintendo Switch 2 has 4K support, HDR, Joy-Con with mouse controls, 256 gigs of storage. Now,
no, yes,
256 gigs of storage is a phone.
Yeah.
And you telling me we have a phone's worth of data in a Nintendo Switch that's supposed to last us another 5, 6, 7 years?
No, it's not supposed to last you that long. Because guess what? They have proprietary memory cards. So it's no longer regular micro SD cards.
Like memory cards now, okay.
Yeah, well they were using SD cards.
Yeah, they was using SD cards, but who the fuck wants to keep using us and buying, who wants to buy a terabyte SD card? So on top of the Switch costing maybe $450 or $500, now I gotta buy a 2 terabyte SD card that's gonna run me another $150 on top of the game, which is already $80. Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, the answer is yes and no. Normally it would be no, because normal SD cards aren't that expensive anymore. But because they're doing some proprietary shit, I saw somebody post where they like looked into the price of a terabyte of whatever. It's like Express, whatever the fuck, Express Micro SD or whatever the fuck they're calling it, and it was like it's $200 from one of those.
Jesus Christ.
So if you buy the console at $450, you gotta spend another $200 just to get the memory so you can fucking put your games on it if you're buying them digital. Crazy. Like that's crazy. In the middle of a fucking recession.
Right.
People are gonna buy it. Like obviously there's not men's word. People will buy it, but it's like you're not setting yourselves up to put your best foot forward. I feel.
Yeah, this is horse shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But I'm gonna buy it, right?
I'm gonna
buy it to never use it.
Right.
Like that's a fucking shit because I never use my regular Switch, but I'm gonna buy it because I want it. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna download
just to have
Mario
it, just
Kart.
in case some shit pop off where it's like, oh, yeah, I want this game. You know what? I do have a Switch.
Exactly. I'm gonna play Mario Kart 2 times and then I'm never gonna look at it ever again.
Yeah, you gonna lose, toss the shit, and be like, you know what? Back on Monster Hunter.
Exactly. Because that's where I play most of my games is Xbox. But
right. Let's see. They got 4K resolution, 120 frames per second. Cool. New Joy-Con, cool. Magnetic snap, all this stuff. Yeah, cool. Game chat, which is a horrible idea.
Mad, like they rolled it out like they was doing something with it. Like,
yeah, they acted like they had discovered fire.
Yeah, like dog, we've been had this. You late.
Dog, we got Discord. Even if we didn't have like Nintendo game, we got Discord.
Yeah. And then and that's the other thing. Then now it comes with a camera, or doesn't come with a camera, you gotta buy a camera. So that's another however much that costs. That's more expensive.
Accessories. We have a pro controller, a camera. Now, from what I saw, this camera is only supposed to be using like chat or whatever, right? But if this could be used in streaming as well, because Nintendo Switch is the only console I know that doesn't allow you to stream on it. Maybe the Steam Deck does as well, but I don't have a Steam Deck. I'm really poor. But the PlayStation and Xbox allow you to stream on Twitch and I guess YouTube. The Nintendo Switch now doesn't allow you to do that, and I doubt the Nintendo Switch 2 will allow you to do that because it's an American property, I guess. I don't know. I doubt this camera can be used for good.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't know. It's Nintendo. Nintendo does weird decisions. I don't think that. Again, I'll be surprised if there's like a native Twitch app to make it like, oh, you can just stream from the console and make it super easy for you to do.
Wait, hold the fuck.
I'd be surprised.
This bitch don't come with a dock?
No, it does. It should. I think it should. It should. Because there's a fan on the dock now, and it has like some.
Oh, okay.
Other internal. It should.
Okay, I must have read that wrong because it said Nintendo Switch 2 dock set is $110. I don't know what a dock set means.
Well, maybe if you want to buy a secondary dock, Like, so you have one dock on one TV and another dock on another TV.
Let's see.
I'm assuming that's what they meant by that.
So other accessories are Joy-Con 2, Joy-Con 2 charging grip, Joy-Con 2 strap, Joy-Con 2 wheel, dock set, Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector, Nintendo Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case, and Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter is $30. Let's see. First party games, we got Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and more. Mario Kart looks cool. I guess they made it open world like a GTA, but I don't know what that actually entails, like what you can do. I don't know.
It's like Forza.
Yeah.
Like you just roll around. Yeah, like some shit like that. Cool.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think that's a launch title. No, not a launch title. Is it a launch title?
No, because the console's supposed to come out in June. And I think Donkey Kong was coming out
July.
Yeah, so it's not launch. It's launch window, but not like launch day.
Kirby Air Riders, a new racing game coming to Nintendo Switch that's being developed by Super Smash Brothers director. Not pronouncing that, but that's his name.
Yep, his name is his name.
Yeah, his name is his name. Wasn't Air Riders on the GameCube?
Yes, and this is like the sequel. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. He liked that game a lot. He wanted to do it.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Legend of Zelda Tears of Wild are getting Nintendo Switch 2 edition versions at launch, which is okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's like what PlayStation and Xbox did, where it's like the boosted version of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the pricing on that's gonna end up being.
What shit? At least
$30.
60, 70.
No, I hope not. But it's Nintendo, so you never know. So yeah.
Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
That has 4K, cool. 60 FPS, and HDR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mouse support. Too.
Mouse support. No, it has 120 frames per second. Oh, okay. Look at that. Kirby and the Forgotten Land and Starcross World brings a new story to Switch 2. Okay, cool. Super Mario Party Jamboree is an expanded version on Switch 2 with mouse controls.
Yeah, mouse controls is the new thing they got.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which Hesh will not be getting, will feature improved resolution and frame rate.
Good for them. Let's
see. What else? Dragon Drive is an online 3v3 that puts the focus on Switch 2 mouse controls, so they made something for the paraplegics.
Yeah, they was wheelchair rolling.
Yeah, they was wheelchair rolling and shooting the ball.
Playing basketball. I mean, it's like what was it, ARMS or whatever it was like. To like use basically just like use the Joy-Cons and use their new feature. It's a game that shows it off.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And then Nintendo GameCube games come to Switch 2.
Yep.
Third party games, the Dusk Bloods. We have Elden Ring is getting its own Tarnished edition in 2025. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is a Musou style?
Musou? It's Dynasty Warriors type game.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
what they call them.
The prequel to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I think this is like stories.
Yeah. Deltarune's new chapters will launch the same day on Nintendo Switch. Hades 2 will release in 2025. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, Street Fighter 6, Split Fiction, Project 007, and more. They announced a bunch of other games. They announced 2K, WWE, Borderlands, Hogwarts, Yakuza, something else, Hitman, Star Wars, a couple other things. And that's pretty much it. How excited are you for the Switch 2, Hesh?
Mildly. Like, it's one of the things that, like, I was getting it regardless. Like, this is one of the things, like, I was gonna buy it regardless. Like,
that's nasty work, man.
What?
That you gonna get it regardless and not gonna play the shit?
Yeah, why not?
Who you got to play with, or who you gonna play with?
I'm gonna play it, but I'm not, like, it's not my primary console. Like, it's definitely
think something that you paid that much money for, you should put time and care into?
Yes.
Split Fiction is currently Game of the Year. If y'all haven't played it, please do. I don't think Hesh is gonna buy that and play that with me. We haven't finished 2 of us yet. No, It Takes Two yet.
Here's the thing. I don't have to buy it. You could buy it.
Why can't you buy it?
I mean, I'll buy the shit.
Why you cussing at me? What I do? I buy shit. Telling me, nigga, I won't contribute, nigga. I'm broke, nigga. I buy the shit.
Word, nigga. Think I ain't got it?
You think I ain't got it, bitch?
But I buy it.
I just signed a new contract.
Word.
My man has 4 jobs.
Nah, I buy that shit. I buy that shit. I heard it's good too. Actually, I really heard it was really good.
Yeah, I heard that was game of the year. I heard it was pretty damn good. Yeah, but yeah, I'm down to play it. We just gotta finish the shit that we actually start.
Yeah. Nah,
I'm not gonna buy some shit or have you buy the shit and we just not play it. I'm not gonna do that to Robbie again. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you're gonna make him buy Mario Striker.
Yeah, just make him buy shit and he's like, we just not gonna play it, or I tell you I'm gonna buy it and he's the only one on.
Well, tell everybody buy Monster Hunter. We can play that shit.
Huh?
Tell everybody buy Monster Hunter. We can play that shit.
A couple of us do. I know Ra has it. I have it. You have it.
No, I got it.
I think I saw Suerte playing it, if I'm not mistaken. And
the bastard was playing it. He ain't dope.
No, I think I don't put that on me. I just said I think. I thought I saw it. Yeah, a couple of us got it.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. HBO's Last of Us has been renewed for a season 3 without season 2 being premiered as of yet.
I know.
So spoiler alert. Wii U. If you have not finished Last of Us 2 or do not know the happenings of Last of Us 2, just want to let you know it is, if you listen to this later, Wednesday, the season premiere has started and it's going to start spoiling shit and stuff's going to start happening very rapidly. All right.
Yeah.
So unless you have played the game, have plans to play the game and finish the game and you don't want shit to be spoiled for you, play it ASAP. Now, as far as season 3, what?
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
Oh no, I'm saying play it. Play it tonight.
Play it soon.
Yeah.
ASAP. If you have to put it on easy mode just so you can see the story and not get any of the challenges, fucking play it.
Play it.
Now, season 3, what is that?
I don't know, because
what source material do we have?
I don't know. I didn't play Last of Us 2, so I don't know. But every time I hear people talk, they say there is a point in the game that could be a very good like midway point that they could use to like end season 2 and then make season 3 pick up like in the next part.
That's what I was saying. I thought that's what I thought they was gonna do. They was gonna do half of. I thought Last of Us 2, the game, was gonna be, when it got adapted into a TV show, was gonna be split in half. Where it was like season 2 and then season 3 are gonna be game 2.
Yeah, but so like it's like, so basically season 2 and 3 is game 2 split into 2 parts.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
I mean, they don't Blue. They don't have 3 hours because I doubt this first episode is gonna get crazy. But I'm just saying, within the next month, get on it, because y'all niggas got limited time before some shit happen that you ain't gonna recover from. It's gonna make it hard to sleep at night. Okay. It's gonna be hard to move in the morning.
Word.
So get on it. But yeah, I'm excited for Last of Us 2. I hate that they keep talking about this little girl like that.
Yeah, they
killing her online, yo. I hate it.
The internet don't deserve the internet, yo. I swear.
No, people cannot be people. This is why people have addictions. This is why people off themselves. This is why people quit acting. This is why people fall out of the limelight, because y'all think y'all just making jokes like these people ain't human.
That's a fact.
Like, and then it's like when you got to see this shit 1,000 times as soon as you open up your Instagram or your Twitter, or you just going online to see, how your mom's doing on Facebook, and there's a whole bunch of messages like, damn bitch, you look stupid, deformed, this ain't my Ellie, all type of stuff.
That's crazy. It's like, leave that little girl alone, let her do her job.
Like, for real,
you don't have to want to fuck her for her to do the job good.
We don't have to fuck everything. I'm telling you, it's okay to put your dick away.
That's a fact.
It's okay to not be sexually want to jump on everything that's on your TV screen, my nigga. It is okay. All right.
My only issue that I have, and it's not even like a major issue, is like, and it's just life, is like she does look very much the same as she did in season 1, and then, like in the games, it's supposed to be like a 5 or 6 year time difference. So obviously the character is older. Ellie is older in the second game than in the first game, and the only thing
A
that she
bunch
does,
of incels.
yeah, they wild, and she does look very much the same as she did in the first season. But that's just kind of, whatever. It's not been 10 years.
Bro, that's her face.
And that's
What
just
the
how
fuck
she
she
looks.
gonna change her face? Her biological structure is just what it is.
Yeah. But outside of that, I'm like, it's just like, oh, I wish she looked a little bit older. But it's like, outside of that, I'm fine with her being Ellie. Like, I think she did a good job.
Fuck a teenager, dog. It's like it's cool, dog. It's fine.
Yeah. They wildin'.
You don't have to.
They going crazy. It's going crazy. It's like, yo, did she do a good job?
And then we have a bunch of other shows that you can do that shit on too.
No, I mean, the internet.
Internet is unforgiving.
Niggas just don't deserve the internet, and they don't deserve women.
We don't
half the time. I be seeing niggas just say some shit about some chick on the internet, and then I would just be like, yo, what is wrong with y'all niggas? I be like, they was like, oh, this bitch ugly, oh, this bitch fat. I'm like, nigga, that bitch. First of all, she not fat, she not ugly, and she wouldn't fuck you with somebody else's pussy. But it just be like, yo, it's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, why? It's like, nigga, like it be like regular, perfectly fine, beautiful women, and some nigga will be like, and again, beauty is an eye beholder. Not everybody's gonna like everything, but I'd be like, objectively, this is just a regular, like, attractive or mildly, or not ugly, or I'll even
she's
say
not conventionally attractive.
Yeah, or she's just not ugly.
She's not. Yeah, it's just like, dog. I came here to do a job. I didn't come for the male gaze. I just came to do a job. I came to act my ass off on something I love to do, but now I got to be scrutinized for my looks because I don't look like a fucking video game character that they made up.
Yeah, niggas.
This is all made up. This is all made up. Okay.
Every time
none of this shit is based on a true story. It's not like we're doing a fucking adaptation and they turn Martin Luther King white or something like that. Nigga, it's all fake. Okay? We could have made it. Fucking Pedro Pascal is a Spanish man and Joel's white as far as I know.
I think he was in the game, but now
I mean his name was Joel. I don't know a lot of white people named Joel. So it's okay.
Joel.
His name was Joel or Joel?
I don't know Joel. Joel was white. I don't know what you're talking about. Joel is not. Joel?
I've never met a white Joel. I met a Joseph.
You never met Joel?
No, I've heard of Joel. I've never met a white Joel.
Now that you say that, I don't know if I have either. Actually,
I've never met a white Joel.
Let me roll that back.
A whole bunch of J names, Jonathan, Joseph. I've met Irish niggas named Jameson, all type of shit. I've never met a white man named Joel. Joel, cool. I know more black people named Joel than Spanish people. Minus Embiid.
Huh.
Never.
I don't know if I have either.
Exactly.
Huh. Oh shit.
Learn something new every day. You don't know one nigga that we went to school with named Joel. All the Joels or Joels we knew was Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
So this might be accurate as well. I don't know. Right. All I know is she got special blood. She can't get bit and die. And she's doing a job, dog. And she's doing a damn good job at it, if I do say so myself.
And that's what's the most important part. She's doing the role well, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because we can't make these niggas happy. Because if they brought somebody in that was aesthetically pleasing, but she did a horrible job, and it was like, yo, this bitch can't act what the fuck, but she nice to look at. Look at the titties when she sweat. Look at the light glistening off. Like, y'all have been doing all types of weird stuff instead of just watching a fictional zombie apocalypse with a woman that's doing an incredible job acting. Let's just, but we can't. We ain't gonna change the incels with this episode. They're gonna do what they want to do, say what they want to say. Nothing makes them happier. Like you said, they don't like women and they don't like whatever else you said.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It just don't make sense. It's like, we got girl alone. She ain't hurting nobody. She doing
nobody.
Like, it'd be different if maybe she was. No, actually, I don't think there's any excuse. I don't even think I could even justify that in any way.
If she was doing a bad job, then I would understand criticism. Where it's like, yo, this bitch is back for real. We can't recast her.
But even if she's doing a bad job, you can criticize her acting. You don't have to criticize her looks.
Bro, they do it with everybody. They do it with every Asian, every black girl, every, not conventionally attractive white girl, every girl that's not built with like a BBL or like one of the quote unquote baddies on IG. They do that with every woman that's just like growing up in her normal body. Yeah. So it's whatever. But fuck that. Play the game before you watch the season. Because you're going to get your heart broke some shit's gonna happen to make it hard to sleep at night. Okay. DC Marvel news. Superman official sneak peek clip. Did not enjoy this. Hesh liked it more than me. Okay. There was like a 4-minute clip of.
Yeah.
Should we spoil it? I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it was just an extended clip of when he fell to the ground and
somebody whooped that ass.
Right. We don't know who or what beat him up, but something beat him up. And Crypto dragged him back to the Fortress of Solitude, and then like in a animated show, and I'm assuming obviously in the comic books he has like robot butlers type shit that like run the Fortress of Solitude when he's out there. And they just scooped him up, and then they took him into this chamber, and then there was like
they put a magnifying glass on him like an ant.
Well, no, because he had broken bones, lacerations to his like liver. He was fucked up. He's real fucked up, which I think is important for them to show that like this is Superman. But he's not like that invulnerable, can't get hurt.
Invincible, yeah. Oh, we've seen Superman fucked up. We've seen Darkseid whoop that ass.
Yeah, so but
we ain't heard about like lacerations and injuries and broken bones. And
yeah, people always talk about Superman so strong, he's so strong. So I think that was important to establish that. And then obviously the magnifying glass thing is like the sun heals him. So then like there was like it does.
Maybe it is.
So they set the lenses to magnify the rays of the sun to a certain level of some random star that I guess is super bright that'll help heal him quicker.
I think it was yelling because he ain't got no sunscreen. He white.
No, he's yelling. No, he's yelling because his bones were resetting. Like he was fucked up.
Well, and I can talk about white people because I'm white apparently.
You got the milk bag news you want to do you?
Fuck you. Fuck you and her. Okay.
32%. So like his bones were snapping back in place. That's why he was screaming, like cause it's like he's healing rapidly.
I know.
Like so, like if your bones snap back in place, you'd be in pain. But it's like that's when people was just bitching about, oh, why is the sun hurting him? The sun's not hurting him. The shit
he's healing.
He's healing and he's healing rapidly. And he's screaming because it's painful. If all your shit you just healed all at once, all that pain would have. You'd be like, oh shit, I'm fucked up.
What else?
But yeah, I don't know. It's a fun little teaser. I'm excited for the movie. I want it to be good. Like I don't want this movie to be bad. Like I want it to be good.
I want it to be good as well, but it seems kind of cheesy.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be, but that's the point. Like, this is a lighter, not so serious like DC universe. Like, it's not Zack Snyder shit where this nigga don't smile and everything is dark. Like, it's gonna be more lighthearted. Like, that's what he's going for. That's what he's doing that intentionally. So it's gonna be a little bit more campier. I feel like.
All right,
but on purpose.
Fine.
Listen, if the movie's bad, but I just want it to be good.
You going to see it first day?
I don't know, because the problem is they got me fucked up. They got Fantastic
Tell them how they got you fucked up, Hesh.
They got Fantastic Four coming out on the same day, so it was like, yeah, they going head to head. So it's like they both come out in July. Unless something got shifted, I'm pretty sure they both come out on the same day.
Who do you think is gonna win, Hesh?
Fantastic Four, because Marvel got the equity with me. They just got the equity.
Do they have the equity? Are we tired of Marvel yet? Are we so tired of Marvel that we'll go see Superman, another variation of Superman for the 100th time? Or do we believe in Marvel so much they be like, nah, this Fantastic Four, this Johnny and them.
It's Johnny and them, nigga. It's been in them.
It's been in them.
But it's been in them in a way that we never seen them before. Hopefully, again, the movie could be bad.
We ain't never seen Ben Cousin.
That's what I'm saying, for real. We never seen Ben Cousin. Like, again, the movie could be bad, but what I've seen in the trailers and teasers and that shit, I'm intrigued. They're getting Galactus. It's not a smoke cloud. Like, they just got a lot more working with them, obviously, and it's leading towards shit that I'm not thrilled about, but I want to see how it concludes. Like, I'm not thrilled about the Robert Downey Doom shit. I don't love that, but I'm willing to give them the benefit of doubt.
Let us see what's going to happen first. Let's not pass judgment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm willing to give them the benefit of doubt.
Okay.
Zack Snyder has a larger hill to climb because he's starting a whole new universe, right? So, and it's Superman, and again, Superman's not my favorite character in the world, so it's not. So I'm like, whatever, I'll watch it because it's Superman, whatever. But it's not also like, oh shit, it's Superman. It's like, if it's a Green Lantern movie, I'd probably be a little bit more excited because I like Green Lantern a little bit more than Superman. But that being said, he does have a larger hill to climb because it's like you got to start. I mean, I guess on one hand, I don't know, because it is a blank slate, so it's kind of like he's just establishing shit. but he has to also establish it well for people to give a fuck about everything else that's coming after. So there's a lot of pressure. So
I guess
Fantastic Four, I think there's pressure, but it's a different kind of pressure because we know more is happening after this movie happens. Like we know we're getting other movies.
Yeah, are we? Yeah, we kind of.
We're getting Doomsday. They just had a fucking 5-hour fucking announcement trailer for names on chairs. So like we know there's more shit coming after the fucking Fantastic Four. And they're working on other films for the DC shit, but we don't know, is it gonna die here?
Yeah, we're gonna get White Tiger before any of that shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's gonna be in the show.
That's crazy.
It's lit.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to my man, yo. Nigga that played White Tiger.
Oh yeah, he died in real life.
He died in real life, yeah. X-Men star Halle Berry shuts down hopes that she might return as Storm for Avengers Doomsday. She says, keep waiting. I don't believe that for one fucking second because Tom Holland tried to play that same trick.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I believe it when I sit in the theater and I watch the whole movie and she was not in it.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I believe it. When everything's over and it's like, oh shit, she really wasn't in that shit.
Man, she gonna come down. You gonna hear like a little thunder crack and she gonna come down and say her line. Man, I can't wait to see Halle Berry in some latex.
Yeah, facts. Also, Kevin Feige has already said that they have not announced everyone is going to be in those films.
Exactly. So we ain't putting out all these chairs. You know, it's mad chairs. You know how much these chairs cost to put these names on here? Maybe we ran out of time.
Yeah, she just don't want to get in trouble. So she's like, nah, I ain't in it. Don't ask me nothing.
Don't ask me nothing.
I lied. I was in it the whole time.
Yeah, I was on set the whole time. Dry vagina and all. I was there.
She got a lube. It's not dry, nigga.
Good. You're right. I still smash. She made her
own shit.
Made her own what? She made her own rain. Covered that vagina with tornadoes and tsunamis of such.
Yeah, so
I fuck with it.
So she word.
And last but not least, get this nigga the fuck out of here. Finn Jones, the Iron Fist actor, is quoted saying, "Give me a fucking chance." When he's very aware of the critiques and wants to prove the people wrong when it comes to him playing the role of Iron Fist. I'm cool, my guy.
Yeah.
I would rather Iron Fist be actually Asian.
Yeah. On one hand, I'm like, I get it. Sure. But nah.
Just say, yeah, nah. It's just nah, dog. I think we are. I know y'all want to put the band back together, you know, get all the original defenders and all that shit. I'm cool.
That's a no for me, dog. Unless something changed drastically, and which maybe it might have, because it's one of the things where I'm sure it was like a bunch of compounding issues that kind of came together to make that show not be as good as it should have been.
Right.
That I don't know if we can hang it all on his head like it's all his fault.
Mm-hmm.
But still, he is the weakest link. Goodbye. Like he's like, out of everybody they have, he's the one who was like, meh. Like Mike Coulter, he could come back. Jessica Jones, I forget her name right now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying about Cardi ass. That shit look crazy.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, something off.
It's too big.
Yeah, did she add extra shit to it? Or was it always like that? I just never noticed. Like it was just the angle. I don't know. Or she just getting older and like shit's like I don't know. I just
it's just too big and it's just nasty.
Well,
and the thighs don't match. And love yours. Love yourself.
Yeah, I don't know.
And don't get enhancements. Go to the gym.
Now, are you asking me? Is that going to stop me?
No, probably not. But
no.
You too, Bane. Go to the gym.
Call me Zion, nigga.
That's fucking insane.
Stop beating up the nigga.
So what more do you got to say about Finn Jones, man?
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a no for me as well. I'm not really jagging that. So, you know, he can go ahead and play something. I'm pretty sure you'll have another breakout role. Well, I don't know if you'll get another chance, but, you know, we don't want you to prove yourself anymore. We want you to peacefully go away, and then we will recast. And, you know, Mike Coulter and, what's Jessica Jones' real name? I don't know. But Jessica Jones' chick.
Yeah, I can't think.
And then, blind man. Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Dare Wonder. Yeah, he'll be back.
Dare Wonder is on it.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So that is it for topics. Unless chat has anything else that we may have missed or needs our attention. Picks, man. What do we have for picks? Should we just say our pick at the same time?
Oh no, because I saw you playing this, so I was like, I'm not gonna pick that, but you go.
Okay, cool. What's your pick then?
Yeah. Well, obviously, play more Monster Hunter. Everyone, just continue to do that
Right.
forever, ever until the world ends. Now my pick is gonna be another game that's also on Game Pass. It just came out the other day. It's a puzzle game. I haven't put a whole lot of time into it, but I've been fucking with it a little bit. It's called Blueprints. And it's a puzzle game, and basically, it's a puzzle roguelike game. So like, basically, you go into this a mansion, and you have to get to like the end of the mansion. And what happens is you have a certain amount of steps, and every time you enter a room, you lose a step. So you start with like 50 steps. Every time you enter a room, you lose one step. And then when you open a door to a room, it's going to randomly generate 3 possibilities for a room you could take, and you can make. And there's a bunch of different shit. It could be a closet, or it could be a hallway, or it could be some other shit. And then some of the rooms have like puzzles in them, like that you have to figure out. Like you get in it, and it's like a puzzle, and then you get it, and you get like a key, or you get some gems, or you get some coins. And basically, you're collecting that stuff to help you navigate other rooms that you might populate on the map. It's all random. It's all whatever the fuck. But it's a roguelike, so when you get to the end of your 50 steps, or you run out of spaces to go, the day resets basically, and you lose everything that you had.
That's
the thing about it, though,
shitty.
Yeah, so that's what makes it interesting. So it's like you gotta like figure it out, and then you gotta like. But the more you play, the more you learn what's in there. But like some of the rooms have puzzles and shit, and then you gotta like keep doing the puzzle every time you go in there, and then it changes up a little bit, and then it like drafts you rooms, but like some rooms are like dead ends. So like you might draft the room, and then like it only has one entrance and exit. So once you go in that room, you can't go nowhere else. Some rooms you're in it's in like in squares, so it's like a squared out thing or whatever, like grid.
This is a board game turned video game?
Yeah, kind of thing. It's pretty cool. But so then like you'll walk through, but then you'll get a room drafted, and all the rooms they lead nowhere, but you don't have any options. So then like that's like where the roguelike part of it kind of comes in, where it's like, oh, you gotta kind of like figure out how to get through this shit and navigate. And I haven't put like a whole lot of time into it, but so far I've had some fun playing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So Blueprints is on Game Pass, so if you just run it randomly, check it out. I'd say fuck with it a little bit.
Okay. And my pick is South of Midnight. The game came on Game Pass, I want to say this past Tuesday or Monday or something like that. A game I've been waiting for the longest to come on Game Pass. Pretty dope game, pretty good game. I like the aesthetics, I like the art style. It's kind of like Coraline a little bit. It's good to see female-led black characters in the game. So again, if you want to see more black leads, more female black leads, more games made by black people, go ahead and support this and play it. Put the man hours in. I always like the South Bayou aesthetic in video games. It's something about, you ever just like look at something and feel like I don't like that feels like home type shit. Like I be down south and I just feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know why my soul is up here, but I can relocate.
This is where 70% of me is from.
Yeah, fuck. I swear to God. But yeah, man, I always like the Bayou aesthetic. I always like them big mansions, them big slave owner mansions and shit like that, where it's like, it's the gate, and then you could tell like it was some real racial shit going on down there. Yeah. Hesh just tapped in. Blueprints has been amazing. I gotta check that out then. I don't know if I have any more room on my Xbox, but I'll try it out if it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean again, for someone that's on Game Pass, I haven't put like a million hours into it, but so far it's frustrating because it's like, damn, I'm just trying to get through, but it's like, oh, I ran out of options, but it is fun to me. Make some puzzles, gotta think a little bit. But yeah. Okay.
All right. Harry Whitley says he just finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. Damn, nigga, don't that shit got like 100 and some hours in it?
Yeah, I mean, but that shit came out like
3 weeks ago, didn't it?
A month ago, nigga. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I got South of Midnight downloaded. Good to hear you enjoying. Yeah, it's a good game so far, man. I'm only on like chapter 2. I think there's about 10 chapters or something like that. From what I've heard, I think it's like 8 hours of gameplay, like 8 to 10 hours of gameplay or something like that. But so far it's telling like a really compelling story. I need to check who the voice actors are because I swear one of them was Taraji P. Henson. Like
I have no idea who the voice actors are. That's
like her mom, who like whoever played the main character's mom. I swear that was Taraji for a second.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but
game,
you know,
the game is good. I think I'm on like chapter 4. The combat is okay. Like I'm not.
Yeah, it's not the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, nothing to ring home about. But the art aesthetic, great. The music, very good. And I'm having fun playing it. It's one of the things I gotta get back to after I finish playing Monster Hunter. I gotta get back to it, but it's good. And again, it's one of the things when we were talking about earlier about supporting black movies and Ryan Coogler and supporting
in games and
we got to do the same thing in games where it's like, oh, it's something interesting, something different. It's something that we've been asking for. It's not like, oh, here's this character just made black. This is a character made to be black, and this world is made to like represent like down south and black south culture and all that kind of shit. So like, it's again, we need to support these things when they do it, so that we can get more of these things.
Yeah, I would. So far, I would like to see a sequel and like where they go from here because it seems like they can tell like a more compelling story if given the opportunity to. Because I was more so following the storyline than like the gameplay. Like I was mad when I had to start playing. I was like, this is a movie I would watch.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It is. Yeah.
So yes, play South of Midnight is free on Game Pass if you do have Game Pass. And I think if you don't, I think it's only like $40 on the.
It's a $40 game. It's not super expensive. Like, support it if you can. But if you got Game Pass, obviously get it on Game Pass while you can.
Just put the man hours in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else, Heshington?
Nah, that's it.
All right. So again, rest in peace to my friend Deshaun Best. Tomorrow's gonna suck. Pray for me. Pray for his family. Keep everyone in your close regards. Just throw a prayer up tonight. For people because everybody's hurting, including myself. So, if you would like to, I would appreciate that. But yeah, man. Your training is done for today. The dojo doors are closing. Ninja vanish. We out of here.
Still can't believe you're gonna give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.